What is going on, guys? Dan the Marketing Man here. You guys see the title. All right, we're talking another live sales call. I know you guys love to see those. Y'all killed it on the last video. You guys really wanted to see videos like that. I got a bunch of comments as well. So here's another one for you. We close them all the time. By the way, if you guys want to see some live, even more sales calls, I'm actually launching a new course right now called Boss. It's a guided program where there's coaching by me, and you can also see live examples of how we close deals in our agency every single day. So if you guys want access to that, check it out in the description right now. It's actually on sale until April 1st. It's freaking half off. So get it right now. Chances are if you're watching this video, it's already like almost time. So yeah, enjoy the video.
Thanks for getting on. These calls usually take, around 10 or 15 minutes. I'll just share my screen here and show you our whole process and you can see how it works. So yeah, I'm sure you've been on a bunch of calls like this before. I know what it's like. I have too. So if you're not interested at any point, you can just let me know and we'll go our separate ways. No worries. Or if you have any questions as well along the way, just feel free to ask at any time.
Okay, we'll do.
Perfect. Great. So yeah, before we get started, actually, how are you getting new applications at the moment?
Mainly just referrals.
Got you. Yeah, because they're the best, obviously. But like a lot of our clients have tried, Zillow, Facebook, Realtor.com, Home Advisors and stuff like that. Have you tried any of them too?
I tried Realtor.com last year. It wasn't really successful.
Yeah, and that's what we hear a lot of. Like a lot of our clients come from them and they say, oh, they're either shared leads, which is, you're competing with, 20 other people to call the same person. And then when you call them, they've already been called before and got an offer. Or else, with the social media stuff, sometimes it's very low intent because you call these people and they don't even know who you are because they don't remember filling anything out. But we actually only deal with people that are qualified and interested. But yeah, I'll show you that in a little bit. But I'm kind of curious about your process still. Like, how many deals do you do per month on average?
It ranges, but up to about 10 a month. But it all depends on the month. And but yeah, no, business is good. But I like to increase my business for sure too. So.
Of course. Excellent. That's brilliant. Because a lot of people I speak with are doing like 3 deals a month. So that's really good. And are you at capacity with that, or how come you can't do more?
No, I could definitely more. So that's why I'm trying to get more, get more deals going in. So I can, stay really busy. So.
That's the way we like it. And yeah, a lot of people, they kind of want to get more deals, but they also don't want to do, a ton more work and work 60 hours a week. So that's kind of how our program comes in and helps as well. And that's what I'll show you right now. So thanks for letting me in on your situation there. So I'll give you a bit of a background about us now. So we started about 3 years ago. And to be honest with you, when we started, we were just like everybody else. We were giving our clients those low intent social media leads. I'm sure you've, heard of people using like Facebook ads and stuff like that before in the past. Yeah, well, we were just like them. And there was a point we felt like we were selling snake oil, to be honest, because the leads were looking good on the spreadsheet, but then many times our clients would never actually close anything. So yeah, we had to go back to the drawing board and back to the team at that stage and say, hey, how can we close these deals for our clients? So that's when we've developed our new model. And that's what I'm about to show you here now. So we learned a few things along the way, kind of figuring that out. And one of the things we realized is we're living in a buyer's world. So, the buyer is the person that holds all of the power basically at the moment. And, that's the strategy that we adapted our program around because, we need to cater to them and what they need. So yeah, that's kind of what we wanted to show you today. And the tool that we use to actually allow you to convert leads instead of just giving our clients a load of leads that end up going nowhere. So yeah, as I said, we live in a buyer's world. So there's tons of people that are offering the exact same thing as you and me right now. And they're just one click away. So the new client's journey, it's not linear anymore. Like they're not just seeing a Facebook ad and then buying immediately. It never really works like that. Like usually they'll see your ad and they'll book an appointment, but then before the appointment, they'll go to your Google My Business page, your reviews, your website, check you out before they decide should they even attend the appointment. And then when they finally get on the appointment with you or, come into your office or, call you, then they may spend money with you, but everything along the way really needs to be optimized so that you see a return on your investment, because every step of the journey, the prospect is looking for a reason not to buy. So when a red flag glows up, it's very hard to put it down these days. So that's why we always like to highlight this statistic. 80% of sales are made between the 5th to the 12th contact. So most of our previous clients, they weren't doing that at all. Like they were barely even getting 6 touch points, and the results would really show that. So we need to be relentless with the follow-up to get the clients to actually buy in. And that's what needs to happen if you want to close an extra 3 to 10 deals a month, because these people are just being inundated with so many offers, so many ads and just phone calls from everywhere. They don't know where to look, and they don't know, who they even spoke to. That's why people don't show up for the appointments, because they just forget. So yeah, people buy from confidence. So if you don't believe in what you're selling, there's no way that anyone else is going to believe it. So this belief needs to be transferred onto the borrower. So if you think about it, if someone calls you and makes you an offer out of the blue, are you going to buy?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, exactly. Like the only time we see that is when it's broke people. And to be fair, we love those people, but they're not the people that we want. We want the people that are busy. We want the people that are, you have to double dial them, because usually when we have to call them, it means they're working. So we have to get their attention to actually become noticeable to them. So yeah, it may take me like 30 follow-ups to get you to close on something that's guaranteed a return on investment for you. But 30 is a bit of an exaggeration, but we just say that because here at Digital Seed, we know that we're going to get you more results in closings. And that's the kind of dedication and determination that you need to have with your clients, because you'll be surprised some of the people that we speak with, their mindset is, oh, I shouldn't have to follow up, or these people should just want to buy straight away. But we say, good luck running your business like that. I'm sure you've known some people that have that kind of mindset in your time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's the main problem. Like the clients, they have the same kind of mindset. So they're just being inundated with so many offers and, left, right, and center information that we really need to stay top of mind for them. So that's where our software comes in. And that's how we kind of adapted to get to the point where we're at now. So that's how we started. And I'm going to show you how we actually get our referrals and our appointments. So we have a network of sites set up already. So we already have all of these sites set up all across the US. We're actually in every state bar Hawaii. That's the one state we don't operate in. So yeah, it's all inbound. Literally, when someone is searching on Google for how to get a VA loan in Texas, or conventional loan pre-approval in Florida, or even FHA, Colorado, whatever it is, that's how they'll find our specific site. So once they find us online when they're searching, they'll inquire on our site, and then we'll actually reach out to them to do a questionnaire on them so that they're qualified before we send them to you. So let me just pull that up for you as well. So typically, people will ask them 1 or 2 questions. We actually ask them 12 questions, because at the end of the day, they're coming to us rather than us going to them. So they're much more likely to actually answer our questions and move forward. So let me pull this up. So the questions that we ask are basic information, phone number, email, and then owner rent, monthly payments, their loan amount that they're looking for, time frame on their purchase, their credit score, their income, and also if they're working with a realtor or not. So 90% of these people aren't currently working with a realtor. And a lot of our clients like that because they just refer these qualified leads out to the realtors instead of just, asking realtors for handouts and kind of build connections from there. So yeah, for the VA stuff, as you can see, we asked the military branch and the 10% discharge as well. And yeah, once they check out with the questionnaire, that's when we move them into our CRM, where our team actually follows up with them for you. So we call them, we email them, message them, and contact them until they say, yes, I'm ready to speak to a loan officer. And that's when we either live transfer them straight to you, or else we'll just book an appointment on your calendar for a time that works for you. So you can see this is the CRM. It's just go high level. And yeah, this is where our team lives, and we're calling and messaging the leads for you. So here's a good example. Once the lead comes in off the questionnaire, we'll say something like, hey, it looks like you qualify. Thanks for reaching out. Do you have some time to talk today or tomorrow? And then in this case, you can see our team called the lead. They were available straight away. So we live transfer it straight to our client, and they had a 15-minute phone call. Dory has, money for down payment. She's an engineer and she has, 75,000 income. So yeah, this is a pretty good lead for Eric, and I'm sure it will close for him down the line. So yeah, that's essentially it. It's pretty streamlined. We've already talked to them at least 2 times over the phone before we ever send them to you, on top of making sure that they're qualified with the inbound presence of coming to us. So that's what our whole program is based around. It's intent. Like that's the number one thing that actually gets it across the line for us. Like credit score is good, income is good. Obviously, you need good credit score and income to close a deal, but intent's what's really going to close the deal. Like, I'm sure you've talked to some people before, right, from other lower intent programs, and they say they're interested, but then it comes time to get the bank documents and they just disappear.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that was happening to us all the time when we were just doing the basic Facebook ads and stuff like that. But now, since we switched to the inbound model of just letting the people that are already online and interested and searching, we just let them come to us, and then we qualify them and set the appointment for you. So our close rate now is around 10% on average across all of our clients. So yeah, that's basically our whole program. Did you have any questions or anything on that?
Yeah, so website says via housing loans, but looks like you guys do all other programs as well. Is that right?
That's right. So right now we have volume for VA purchase, conventional purchase, VA EARLs, VA cash out, conventional refi, and FHA. So it's up to you. You can pick whatever you like.
Okay, got it. So how does it work as far as each lead, I guess in terms of cost?
Oh yeah, the golden question. So in terms of cost, the way we do it is we used to sell leads, but we realized that's not what the people want. You don't just want leads who may or may not close. You want appointments. So now we actually guarantee appointments instead of guaranteeing leads, because it's a much better offer. So depending on what state you're in, we can guarantee a maximum amount of appointments, because we're not running ads or anything like that. So we can only give you from what we currently have coming into our sites every single month. So what state were you thinking of starting off in? And I can tell you the max that we can do in that state.
Washington and California.
Okay, so for Washington, I believe we're fully taken up in Washington. But I'll just invite my manager to the call here, and he can specify that with us. But for now, the other one was California. Was that right?
Correct.
I think we actually have a limited volume in California as well. So I think he'll jump on here and he'll be able to verify what we have available. Those are two of the tricky states, just because obviously California is very competitive, and Washington's pretty competitive as well. So hey Dan, thanks for jumping on.
Hey guys.
Hey, so Phil here, just he's licensed in Washington and California. So I know those are two states for us that maybe a bit full. So I was just wondering, what's our availability in those states?
Okay, so for Washington, well, yeah, actually, I think they're both the same. So we can do only up to 60 in those, because we got other people taking some volume there.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, we have a maximum of 60, so you can choose how many that you like, but I'll show you the different price points that we have available. Usually we have up to 100. So 100 in another state, if you were licensed somewhere else as well, would work out to be 4,500. 80 is 4,000, and then 60 is 3,500, 40 is 3,000, and then 20 is 2,500. So yeah, you just choose how many appointments that you want, and you're guaranteed to get those appointments as well. So that's our guarantee. We work until we get you those appointments.
Okay. So how does so when you said 20 appointments and then we pay for that, so these are appointments that are after that you guys have interviewed them, right? And everything.
Yeah, so we speak to them and we get their information from the questionnaire, and then we follow up with them again to book the appointment with you. And then that's when you speak to them. So yeah, we've already, vetted them, and we've already spoken to them and booked the appointment for you before you ever speak to them.
Okay, got it. And then Danny, you said that, so Washington and California is it already booked? Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah, so usually we're getting like up to like 100, 150 appointments every single month per state. But I have some people right now in Washington and California, because obviously those are like pretty, popular states. So like Washington, I have Spencer Richardson there. He's been there for like a year and a half now. So he's taking a lot of the volume there in Arizona. So I can only do up to 60 in both states. So in either California or Washington.
So you're saying that he's already taken out 60 already?
He's reserved a lot of them there. Yeah, he has a pretty big team.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So let's say you come in and take 30 of the appointments, then we only have another 30 left. So,
Right.
we never duplicate any appointments. You're getting these exclusively, so no one else will have gotten these leads from us.
Right.
Okay. So how do you guys tell me what's available after, or at the moment it's already, or is anything available that I can sign up for right now for those states, or?
Yeah, you can do up to 60. So how many would you like? 20, 40, or 60?
Oh, okay. I can still get the okay. So yeah, sorry, I misunderstood your comment earlier. I thought you said that is already taken, reserved for
Like half the state, yeah. So like in Washington, we're getting like 120 appointments, and Spencer's taking 60. So we only got 60 left.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then if I start off with just say, for example, I wanted to start with 40 and I wanted to do 60, can that change during the month, or that I have to do that at the beginning of every month?
We could always change it as long as we have the volume. So like I've had people ask me that, and then they'll be like, hey, Dan, can I get like 100 more appointments? Well, no, just because I don't have the volume for that. But as long as we have the volume for it, we can always bump you up. No problem. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of maybe starting off with 40, and then can I, if I do 40, or let's say if I do 60, can I do like 30 in California, 30 in Washington? Does it work that way?
Yeah, you can split them up as long as we have the volume for it. We're okay with that. So you want to do the 60?
Yeah, I want to do 60, and I want to do both states, and so I mean, if I can just do like split it in half, if that works.
Okay. And Phil, how many deals are you doing a month right now already?
Well, it ranges. I can't. I do up to about 10 a month. But I can definitely use more. So
damn, that's really good. That's more than most people we talk to. So that's really good. So yeah, I mean, if you get 60 appointments, you're probably going to end up working with 6, maybe 7 more people a month for the 3,500. But how do you make sense of spending 3,500 a month?
Well, I wanted to get, and I can change that, right? If I start off with 60 in the first month, and then if I wanted to go back down to 20, well, how would, I guess, how would it work? I guess if I wanted to start off with 40, and then if I wanted to bump it up to 60, would you guys just charge me the difference, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we would just charge you the extra $500. Like if it's like halfway through the month. Obviously, if there's like 3 days left in the month, I can't fulfill like an extra 20 appointments like that fast. So yeah, it really just depends on the timing. But yeah, you always have the option to do that. So twice a week, your account manager is going to be in contact with you over the phone. So if you're ever having issues, if you ever want to turn it up or turn it down, you'll always have contact with us.
Okay. So yeah, so maybe I'll start off with 40, and then I guess I can just change it, try that out first.
Do you want to split it up like half one state, half the other state?
Yes.
Okay. It's not going to be like a perfect 50-50 split, but it'll be like, as close as we can.
Yeah. If it's pretty close, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Cool. And then did you have a couple minutes to set up? All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching. How did we do? Write down in the comments below. Okay, tell us, give us some feedback. Tell us how we did. If there's something that we could have done better, or maybe you want to see more content like this, give it a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.